Hi friends, welcome to Jules Reads. I'm Jules. This is another vlog I am going to do this weekend. It's Saturday, July 13th. Alright, so I am on my way to drop off compost and I want to check out a local bakery. Well, it might be national. It's called Great Harvest Bread Company. I think I've given up on making my own sourdough bread. I love it, and it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it and all of that, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of monitoring, but I want to find a place where I can get my own white sourdough bread with not a lot of filler or extra ingredients in it, so I want to check out what the ingredients are. So we will see what they have. I started reading this morning Bike Riders. It is a movie, and I'll post a picture here of the movie. There's a movie loosely, I think, based on this book. The book is, half of it is just photos, and then the other half is like kind of interview style writing. So my husband read it and he suggested I read it too. It's a quick read before we watch the movie. So that is why I started that book. It's his book. And it's raining a little bit. Shocking. Which we actually kind of need it now, but it's been raining so much this year. What else am I going to do right now? I need to get a few groceries later. Women running across the street, a busy street. You should just, why aren't you in the crosswalk, lady? People. And we went to Minnesota's largest candy store. It's by where my dad is in a nursing home. And it's a fun place to go to. It's insane. They have candy from all over the world and lots of fun, unique things and gift ideas, puzzles. It's a great place to go. I mean, I can't imagine a candy store that's bigger. So maybe it's the world's largest, but it's Minnesota's largest. That's actually the name of the store. But I will check in later and let you know how my weekend is going. I forgot, I wanted to mention about my husband's birthday. He got a phone call the day of his birthday. It was from a restaurant, and they said, well, you have an anonymous birthday gift, and it was for a large sum for this restaurant, and they've also already ordered your drinks and appetizers to be ready for when you get here. Can you be here tomorrow at 7? Well, we couldn't because I actually had surgery prep for a colonoscopy and I couldn't eat. So we actually went the day of his birthday, and it was so amazing. We get to this restaurant and it's like a smokehouse, and so they have like smoked Manhattan, which is what I'll post it here, the video of it. But like, so like meat and cornbread, mashed potatoes, beans, that type of place. It was so fun. What a unique gift to be. They said the mystery, and the staff was amazing. They were all on board for this mystery. Like, who did this? We thought of a couple people, and it was one of them we thought it would be. And and they said the mystery will be revealed at the end. We couldn't know until we had to pay the bill. And it was so fun and a great way to have some mystery in the day and a good surprise. And so I will post a little bit of footage from that as well. check in here. I'm already given up on the book Bike Riders because it gives me anxiety because my husband rides a motorcycle, and just reading about accidents, or there's one that's a funeral, dies, so I'm like, nah, that's not good for my anxiety, so I'm not going to read it, but I will watch the movie with him. And I am still listening to Howl's Moving Castle. I'm almost done with that. I like it. I'm not much of a YA reader, and especially YA fantasy. I just start tuning out. It doesn't hold my interest. It's not what I like to read, but the narration is amazing, and it's cute and fun. And I am heading for a walk, going to go to this lake that I like to go to, and I'm going to try out, I brought this little drone. It's called Hover, and it's just a personal drone that will just sit in your hand and then take off once you push the button from your hand. You don't have to use a remote control or your phone to control it. You can use your phone if you want to do like a manual mode, but otherwise you just say follow me or hover or orbit, and it does all these fun little things and records it. So, and it wasn't as expensive as other drones. So I'm going to try it out. I did do some testing of it at home. And then I brought some food for a picnic because I think I'm going to go see my dad after. This lake is actually on the way to go see him. So I'm going to go see him, but I thought I better have some lunch after my walk. So I brought a picnic, and I brought a book to read while I'm having my picnic. And we'll see if I get started on that. It is really muggy, so I don't know how much more after a walk I want to be sitting outside, but we shall see. I don't have really anything else planned for the day. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know what it is. All right, I will check in later. I'm going to close out this vlog with kind of a little reading recap for the week because I didn't do one. But I didn't really do much for reading. I did finish one book that was Howl's Moving Castle, and I enjoyed it. I'm not a YA fantasy reader, as I said before, but I enjoyed it. It was whimsical. It's about the oldest of three sisters that kind of gets put under a spell and moves into Howl's Moving Castle. And I do really want to watch the movie. I've heard that's really good. And so that's the only book I finished this week, and then I DNF'd that Bike Riders one. I'm outside, so I apologize for the noise and the planes. And I just wanted to show you two books that I bought this week, and this is from another YouTuber who wrote a book. This is Willow Heath's Managing and Other Lies, and this is a short story collection, horror stories. I'm excited. I love Willow's channel, and they are actually, when I first started book club, I found their channel by searching Clara and the Sun, some reviews on that book, and I found their channel and love their channel. So happy to support them in their writing journey, and excited to read this. And I do love the font size and the margins, all of that. And then the other book that I bought is Winter in Sochol. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Love that cover. And what I know about this book is that it takes place kind of on the North Korea, South Korea border, and on the South Korea side. And it's about a French Korean woman who meets this French man that's a illustrator, and it just kind of sounds dark and eerie and almost sounds wintry as well, even though there's a beach scene. But it talks about on the back mountaintops, snowy mountaintops and dramatic waterfalls. So I heard great things about this book. And then I started 3 more books because that's what I do. This is our book club pick for July, so I started that one. I'm also doing it on audio as well, and it is not what I expected so far. It's just kind of, it's easy to read. It's normal writing. I don't know why I was kind of scared to read Margaret Atwood. I thought I was a little intimidated by her writing, but so far it's great. And I don't know too much about it. I'm not very far, page 22, so not that far. And then this is The Mad Woman's Ball by Victoria Moss, and I want to watch the movie. I can't remember what streaming service it's on, but I want to watch the movie after I read this, and so far it's going well. It takes place in the late 1880s in France, in Paris, in insane asylum. So some problematic terms and things in here, but it is a novel, but I think there's some real life inspiration in here. I'm only on page 14, so not very far. But again, I love the font size and the margins in this one as well, and it's it's only like 210 pages, so I'm excited to read that. So that's, oh, I picked up one more. I'm actually doing it on audio, and I have read it before, and that is Wicked, the book. And I remember reading this like 15 years ago and thinking, wow, this is messed up. It's not like the musical at all. I thought the musical is very loosely based on the book. And there's a lot of things in the book that are not meant for children and more adult themes. You like my siding that's like warped? Yeah. I have a beautiful garden the opposite direction. Not sure why I'm not filming that way, but here we are. All right, I'm wrapping up this vlog, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll catch you soon.